Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something a little bit different for you, and I will be creating some backgrounds with my glass mat and paint. So I was recently watching a video about using the gel press to make some backgrounds for cards and projects, and I don't have a gel plate, but I really liked the results that it had, and there's so many crafting tools out there, and you can't always get them when you want them, and sometimes you just want to work with what you have. So I wanted to experiment with the glass mat, and so I basically just put paint down on my glass mat, got a old gift card, and put the paper on the mat and the paint and spread the paint around with that gift card and use my hands, and you see some of the prints from my hands on there, and it's a very mixed media and it's a very fun. This is similar to the bubble wrap backgrounds that I did on my channel before, but instead of the bubble wrap effect, you're just getting the look from whatever is on the mat. So you could definitely add a bubble wrap in here. I will link down below in the description box below to that video that I did before with the bubble wrap. It was the same method, and I did experiment with stencils on here, and the stencils that I was using were not transferring to the paper, but you just get so many mixed, so many different elements just by mixing the paint together, and sometimes the paint marbles together, and you just really see so many fun details as the paints mix together. So I just dabbed it on and created some fun backgrounds. There was no rhyme or reason to this. It was just experimenting and play and fun, and it doesn't look like much now, but when you cut them apart and you add it to a card and you add in all the different pieces and you add your stamped image and your sentiments and your embellishments, it just really brings those colors together. And yeah, so I'm excited to create some cards with this. I've already created one card that will be coming to my channel next week, so stay tuned to that. Even though this looks like nothing, once you cut it apart and start to play off of the colors, it really does make the project, and just a fun way to work with different things. And you could definitely do this with different mediums too. I'm guessing like watercolor and distress inks with sprays and just different things. If you want to see me experiment with different mediums, definitely let me know in the comments below. I love this kind of mixed media experimenting and play. It just really helps with the creative flow and switches things up. And so sometimes I put a ton of paint down, and other times I just try to pick up as much of the leftover paint as I could, because I didn't want any paint to get left behind as much as I could. Obviously it dries pretty fast, and as you put the paper down it mats it and it dries it, but you're definitely getting a lot of the paint on there. And I just had so much fun mixing the paint. Definitely would love to get a gel press in the future. It's on my wish list. There's so many different sizes and different companies, and it definitely intrigues me, and I definitely want to look up more videos and just experiment with it. But I wanted to share this with you so that if you don't have one, or you're looking for maybe just a fun way of doing things and mixing it up, this is doable too with your glass mat. You could even probably do this with a glass cutting board to get that texture. And it's one thing about the glass mat that is great is it's easy to clean up the surface with after you've done your creating, and it's a little bit messy, but I love that creative messy experience. And I also did just go ahead and wipe the excess paint from the gift card onto the paper to give it a different look and a little bit more swipes and textures, and I think those pages turned out really great too. I'll definitely leave a picture at the end of all of the backgrounds that I created, so you can get a glimpse into some of the projects that I will have coming up with them. I'm excited to be able to create different cards with these different backgrounds that I created. It is definitely fun. Sometimes it's nice to just experiment and get your hands messy and just really play off of those creative juices and let them flow. Just love how the colors mix together, and it's so fun to add all the different colors in and just see what's going to come, because you don't know. You don't know what it's going to look like. And that is just the fun, so fun in mixed media sometimes. And then I also just put it onto the gift card there at some points to add in that color. So I was essentially painting with this hard gift card, and I love that swipey look, and I just love the layers that this created as well. So that is going to finish off this video with my experimenting on backgrounds on the glass mat. So if you like this video and my experimenting and my messy processes, I'll definitely like this video. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, and consider subscribing to my channel and turn that notification bell on so you know when I upload next. Bye for now.